welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and we're here today with the final pour episode from the Apothic Dark Bold Blend, Deep and Layered. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, good to see you. You know how we do. Let's get the show on the road. So, it's about that time. We're at the final pour. Oh, sorry. For all you new people, let's do the rundown real quick. Mr. Randy does a three-part series where he does a whiskey, wine, libations review, including brews now. So brew reviews. Check those out. So we're at part 3. So let's take 2 steps back. Part 1, up here, off the rip, get it home, get it in the bottle. Get it out of the bottle, into the glass, into my mouth, down the throat, in the gullet. We'll stop there because you don't want to know what comes after that. Part 2 is going to be halfway mark, right about here-ish, where we're going to do a full review. I'm going to let what's in there. Wine's different, so it's a little bit of a different situation. I usually do these within five days. So first day off the rip, second day-ish. Be careful with that one. We'll do the full review, and then on the 5th day, we do the final pour. That's where we're at. 5 days now, final pour. Final pour all the way down here. We'll pour it in a glass, see how it compares to the first pour and everything in between. The full review will either net anything or nothing or everything. It's really a crapshoot on the internet. There's a lot of companies that don't even think about it. Just let it go. Just let it go. There we go. It's a crapshoot. Some distilleries, some distributors, they don't really like to give out a lot of information. And I say just keep your secrets, wizard. Look at that. That's going in the cork jar. It bounced out. I got a fishbowl. I don't know if you guys have seen that video yet. I got a fishbowl. Yes, that was an eyeball. Halloween was only a few months ago. Story about that. Wife would hide these little things. Wife bought like a bag of these things, and she hid them all around the house, all over places, and I would find them. And it was a little game. I would find them, I would collect them, I would put them in a jar, and then I would find the jar empty, which meant I had to go find them all again. She tells me there's still 2 in here somewhere, but I'm telling you, by the time we move out of here, that's probably when we'll find them. She's probably already forgotten where they're at. So the Apothic Dark, spoiler alert, actually it's not a spoiler alert, it's a little bit of a preview. I went out and got the Apothic White, because we got the dark. Now we have to go to the light side. Dark side, light side. Dark side, light side. I'm anti-Jedi. I'm a Sith. Anywho, moving on. I don't ever expect a wine to lose anything in its color category. That is a beautiful, deep, reddish, grapish. Grapish. On the nose, still holding pretty strong. I don't think the nose has lost anything throughout this review. Again, do understand, it's only been 5 days. This is day number 5, so technically less than 5 days. Because I did the off the rip towards the end of the day, and this is like a midday on Sunday. So, yeah, probably a good solid 4 days since this opened and since its final pour. It's got a very good nose. I'm actually impressed. Now, I did only pay $5, where this is usually $12.99 on the shelf. So just about $15 out the door. It's got a wonderful nose. And I already know that the nose is going to be much, much better than the palate. Let's go ahead and get that done. That's actually not bad. That's not as dry as I was expecting it to be. There is some dryness. I don't know if you can hear. Everything's sort of like tightening up in the mouth. I'm trying to work it out. But as soon as it hit the mouth, everything just sort of clenched up. And you got to work that stuff back out. Reminds me of those earlier days when I was like 11 years old and I had to go to speech therapy. Enough of Mr. Randy's childhood trauma. Just very thankful that stepmom did that. Made me do that. Writing was atrocious. My speech was atrocious. I was neglected. Let's move on already. Jeez. So, get one more on the palate. That's balanced. I'm going to call that balanced. That's really nice for a dark red, dark, bold blend, deep and layered. I don't know how to say, I wouldn't call it too much layered or too many layers. That dryness wants to just keep hanging out. It's not overly dry. Not like a regular dry red, like a Cabernet Sauvignon or something of that sort, where it's really dry. There's enough sweetness and balance in it where it doesn't really hit you that hard, and it doesn't feel that dry. It's still there. The dryness is still hanging on, but it's got a lot of other stuff that's kicking in to sort of compensate for that dryness. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. It's got some good viscosity, and I think that's what's also, yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice. I don't know. I think this line might start giving the old yellowtail a run for its money. Now, the Apothic line does cost a little bit more. I think the bottle of white that I have was like $10 on the shelf. Just a little bit less than the dark, which is naturally like that. There's a lot more that goes into the darkers, the reds and whatnot, than it does the whites. We haven't showcased a rose on the channel, have we? We have not. If you like the wine, if you like the wine series that Mr. Randy does, let me know in the comments. I might have already, by the time this gets released, I'm back to the point where I'm making more content faster than I'm producing it. I still have to edit and upload. It doesn't take a lot of time, but the problem is the time available. Do I have the time to do the editing? It doesn't take that long. I usually do it, you know, I'm kicked back in the mornings having my coffee, and I do the reviews and I do all this stuff, you know, and I do the editing on my phone while I'm sitting there drinking my coffee. It's the evenings which I drink and make the videos. It's the mornings where I edit them, and I'm getting kind of backed up again. There's about, I don't know, maybe a dozen videos at this point in time. We're like mid-January. Yeah, we're mid-January, and I've got like maybe a dozen videos. Dry Week put me behind. I'm not blaming, I'm not, you know, trying to shift blame or anything, but Dry Week did put me behind. I did not do any content, alcohol content. I did not produce anything. I did not edit or release any information or videos while it was Dry Week. I did not want to promote anything other than Dry Week during Dry Week. But let's go ahead and get one more off of this, and then we're done. Oh man, this is just shy of my jammy red roux. There's actually more bottles on the shelf. There's more bottles on the shelf now. This is just short of the jammy red roux. There's more juiciness, more fruit. Everything is just turned up a little bit more from this, the Apothic. And it costs twice as much, maybe even 3 times as much as the Yellowtail. There it is. It's actually very nice. The only thing that just kind of like wavers it is the price point, but I don't know, $15 for a pretty decent bottle of wine? Yeah, I mean, go ahead and give it a try. And let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off.